Hello everyone, my name is Oksana. It's Road to Edoverse, weekly Edoverse Insider, the 79th. We deliver the news about the creation of our project Edoverse. And Tokugawa-san, could you please start the session as usual?
Thank you, Oksana. Hello, everybody. This is Hiro Tokugawa. Now, for the next couple of today and for the next couple of weeks, I would like to discuss art in Tokugawa, Japan. Now, you see, what the art in Tokugawa, Japan? What's interesting is that there was the academy style or the art for the samurai, and then there was art for the commoners. And it's really the latter that matters, is because most famous Japanese painters come from the latter, which was called ukiyo-e. So Sharaku is one, Hiroshige is another, Utamaro is another. They're all of the ukiyo-e category. But before we get there, I have to explain the overall framework and the cultural change that had visited Japan in the up to the Tokugawa era. Is that now? Who is the greatest Japanese painter? This is probably Sesshu, and who went to China to study painting. So his works are mostly black ink on paper, and it is much related to Zen philosophy. So very tranquil and very sparse, and so you don't see much on the picture, but it is still very beautiful. So his works are the most expensive and the most faked of all in Japanese art. But this is very early on in the Muromachi period. And then back then, most of high art in Japan most of art in Japan were Buddhist related. And thinking if that ever happened amongst the Japanese back then, prior to the Sengoku period, were also related to Buddhism. So there was a great deal of aversion to real life. Real life is ugly, the world is ugly, so it is better to die early and go to the clear earth, Jodo. This was really the thinking. No, it's not that people were eager to die, but you see, whenever people thought of something, this is how it went. And you think of old Japanese thought. Prior to Tokugawa Japan, it was mostly Buddhist writing. Yes. So, but that was also, and that came as a set with the political structure or who were the elite. But all of that had been destroyed during the warring states period, and then especially by the rise of Toyotomi Hideyoshi, as I have been stressing again and again. So, and during the era of Hideyoshi and also of Nobunaga, this is called Momoyama culture. So, Westerners came to Japan, more Chinese came to Japan, and Japan was awash with gold and silver. So, there was a small but very strange form of boom inside Japan as trade with China was very much limited. And with the expansion of horizons, Japanese imagination flourished. Momoyama art is probably the best that we have. Landscapes, people, and also cityscapes. What are people doing in the major cities of Kyoto and Sakai and perhaps Hakata? And there are still, and of landscapes, you have Tawaraya Sotatsu, or yes, and then so what else was there? Well, anyway, and using plenty of gold leaves, really gorgeous work. But with the collapse of the Toyotomi regime and then the rise of Tokugawa art will go down once. But a new vision had arisen in Japan, and that was the secularist or the humanist vision. People started to find beauty in life, right in life and the landscapes right in front of them. The new tradition of cityscapes had come to mature, and also of having a positive attitude for your own life, which means your own desires, opened the door to a new genre of paintings, and those were related to places like Yoshiwara, the red light district, and something very close to that, which was the theater scene. So many of the ukiyo-e, which will actually happen like a century after this, to a century or century and a half after the beginning of Tokugawa Japan, were about famous courtesans and famous actors who sometimes doubled as prostitutes as well. So it's like the Japanese culture at the time was represented by something very close to pornography or like centerfolds. So this is the reality of Tokugawa art. Okay, and the rest I'll continue next week. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Tokugawa-san. And JJ, could you please join us? Hello.
Hi, Oksana. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Yeah. We just mentioned that we are planning to finalize 3 types of mini games. One is ninja game, as we showed already, the sample movie, and also a small wrestling game, which is gonna be like a card type game at the first stage. And then the other one is horse racing, as you can see, our campaign. So we are still keen on finalizing those 3 types of mini games, and also we've just started to discuss and define what's the DeFi platform in Edoverse. Means like we deeply discuss the tokenomics of Zeni and Koban as well. And as you can see, we are facing many types of financial crisis currently, like China problem as well. And many of the property companies is going to be, I'm not sure yet, but they must go bankrupt. So that's going to be a huge effect on our cryptocurrency market as well. So means like capitalism problem is led by, QQE, quantity easing, right? So means we can mint a lot of bills, and then the value of bill is going to be decreasing. I think that's the principal problem of capitalism. So in terms of our tokenomics, we are going to consider that our tokenomics is going to be, decline. I mean, like deflation. So we're going to try to ban many, in a certain circumstances. So we are not, we have no intention to mint a lot of currencies. Just we try to ban all of the circulation so that the value of token is going to be up and up. So that's a deflation currency, which is like a BTC. But still BTC, 21 million is limit. And then 21 million is not so small. But our Zeni and Koban could be like, I'm not sure. I don't say just one Koban, one Zeni, but supposed to be like, shrinking and shrinking as our ecosystem is going to be expanding. I think that's one of the nice answer to the problems of capitalism. And we still discuss that. So we are thrilled to announce that our tokenomics is quite new and then quite cutting edge one compared to any other projects. So we are ready to launch games, and we are ready to launch and show the new tokenomics quite soon to all of you guys. Thanks for your support all of the time. That's enough from my side.
Thank you very much, DJ. And hello, Mitsushi. What do you have new for us today?
Hello, thanks, Oksana. Today, several updates about general crypto news. First of all, Pokemon cards will become NFT in Polygon. I think that's going to be very interesting. I think many generations, including young generation, old generation, already understand what Pokemon is and have experience of enjoying Pokemon cards in the past. And I think that's Pokemon card is one of the most popular and mainstream card content, and that is going to be a digital NFT content. I think that's going to be a great opportunity for mass adoption of NFT. People will experience a use case of NFT, which is much more familiar to them because many people already understand the value of IP. I think Pokemon card being NFT is really great news for crypto and Web3 as a whole. Secondly, there are several stable coins like USDC and USDT. So USDT was operated by a consortium between company Circle and Coinbase. However, the Circle company will become the sole entity operating USDC, and the Coinbase will invest and gain equity of Circle company. So I think USDC will be much more flexible, and there will be some more better business utility and updates about USDC going forward when the Tether, when the Circle company is the sole entity operating USDC. I think those two things are really big news and updates from last week. And also for next month, there are several crypto events, including Korean Blockchain Week and also Token 2049 and in Singapore. And last year we visited Korean Blockchain Week. I mean, this year, I mean, I will go to Korean Blockchain Week because there are several important appointments there. But if anybody from Edoverse team is going to Korean Blockchain Week, just let's meet up there, and I will introduce several key persons visiting Korean Blockchain Week as well. So we're very looking forward to visiting international crypto event as well. That's the update. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mitsushi. And Shunta, hello. Do you have any updates and news for us?
Thank you, Oksana. I have an announce about monthly insider. The next monthly insider is scheduled for September 8th at 1:30 p.m. in Japan time. It will feature the latest update, including new GameFi concepts, ecosystem insight, and discussion about the official ambassadors. I'm also looking forward to what exciting game will come out. Be sure not to miss out on further innovation of the Edoverse project. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Shunta. And Dominique, could you please sum up today's session?
Okay, thank you, Oksana, and hello, everyone. We are pretty much very, very busy, and our team just on 3D space development. I think it's going very well, and Sequin just working very well. I think that you can just check it on the monthly insiders, and also maybe the next month too. And also the gaming, as GJ mentioned, the 3 games, the basic games that are now developing on the Edoverse platform. And also, I think before that, the real platform, and we have a Fortnite, the third party in the gaming, and the next game, the second game will be very, very exciting. And the VTubers is coming up for the Edoverse. And also, we have an arena of a sumo wrestling, and also the Kisoyuma project. We have many, many projects. Of course, the very the human resource shortage, that it takes a little time just to complete everything. But still, just this is on schedule, and then we will see that the real Edoverse in 4 months' time. So, and please just wait for many things coming, and then please just join the Edoverse and enjoy Edoverse, play with the Edoverse, and I hope that you can just enjoy a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dominique. Sounds like a lot of fun. And thank you, everybody, for joining us today in your I know everybody's very, very busy. And thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll meet next week. Goodbye.